Is that all you got?
What's good, everybody out there on YouTube? This is your man, Shattuck Stick, dropping some hot frog on this mic. If my voice sounds kind of weird, I've lost it. I had to cheer at, this basketball tournament, blah, blah, blah. I get paid. I'm in a pep band. That's what I do. But I want to talk about a Kingdom Hearts Union Cross remake because I'm going to just say it. Kingdom Hearts Union Cross is hot garbage. Now, you can say, oh, it's a great mobile game. It provides this X and X experience. But for the Kingdom Hearts series and for what it is garbage. It's hot garbage. There's no taking any other type of spin on that. There is no reason for a game that is this important to the Kingdom Hearts story to be relegated to a crappy gacha mobile game, and that has the intention of just selling players microtransactions. Now, I've already made a video in the past, like 2 years ago, that got almost no views because I was a Sonic tuber, etc, etc. But I already made a video on how poop the game is, and the gist of it is basically that the game doesn't pace the story well. It doesn't have enough story content in contrast to the gameplay content to justify its importance. And overall, it doesn't emphasize why anyone should care about the story. So okay, Shattuck, you just said it's one of the most important games and is arguably the most important in terms of lore. Why haven't I seen that lore in action, or why haven't we seen that in action? For those who haven't played the game, you have, and it's called Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 3 backloads the Kingdom Hearts Union Cross lore content to create an opening for that next saga in the series to happen. And because of that lack of emphasis put on the importance of Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, people don't realize how lost they're about to be in the next game, even after watching things like key back cover. That isn't enough. So, what should we do? I think we should remake the game, or not the fans, but Square Enix should remake the game. You know what I mean. So the first thing should be, we shouldn't have important story content pushed back so far that you don't know when it gets relevant. Kingdom Hearts Union Cross's biggest problem is that the game starts off and for like 200 plus missions, they give you almost nothing. And then you get all this story content, but you realize that half of the cutscenes are just them saying, oh, go to this place, oh, go to the next place, oh, go to the next place, instead of having some type of substance behind them. And I think that's one of the greatest flaws in the story outside of this big one, and that's cutting out the fat. Like, there's so much unnecessary story content in Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. So when I'm talking about unnecessary story content, I'm not talking about the big shebang stuff. I'm talking about how they implement Disney worlds. Every other game implements Disney worlds in some meaningful way, whether it be a part of the player or character's personal journey, or by just having them as interesting subplots to the main story. Kingdom Hearts Union Cross does neither. The biggest example of this is the Finding Abu Agrabah, it's not even a side quest, it's just a main story quest that takes up so much time and is so useless it makes you angry. They devote like a whole 70 missions to it, and it's ridiculous. Why waste my time trying to find this stupid little monkey in the middle of the desert when you can be giving me story content that Japan is getting and is 6 months ahead of us? The next part of this is giving the player a consistent stream of quality content. Again, like how I said that, cutting out the fat thing, the issue that creates is that the player doesn't get a consistent stream of quality content, because once you reach the end of the Unchained Key saga, you basically get to Union Cross. But what they do is, instead of giving you small little burst of breaks, they give you one massive break, and then you get one massive stream of content that's important, and then after that you get small streams of important content instead of getting big ones, and then you get big streams of unimportant content. It isn't fun for anyone playing the game, and it really makes you drop the game. I keep dropping the game because of this reason. I don't want to have to wait half a year to get new content, and for the content that I get to be so stupid and so unimportant that I'm just sitting there like, wow, I just wasted 30 minutes trying to do all this stuff. Why did you take this time out of my day? But hey, maybe I get some medals from a draw. Or maybe those pull rates are just so buns I'll never get the draw that I want. Find out next time on Shattuck Stick Z. But the next point I gotta make in this is make the game play like Kingdom Hearts instead of a run-of-the-mill gacha game. And that's not the game's fault itself, it's on mobile, and you have to make it easy to play. But if we're gonna remake this game, we really need to make it feel like a core Kingdom Hearts game and really show how important it is to the story. The game should really implement that create a character function and mirror the one in the mobile game to a degree. It should also have online functionality and or should create this interesting characters outside of the few important ones, because we have the main story characters, but when you get to Union Cross, say for instance, you get put into this memory stasis thing and you get friends around you that are just random NPCs created by the game, but they have no weight to them because they don't try to make them meaningful. Don't even give them names, but you know who they are. And that's a big issue I have with how they present the game. I'm gonna start sounding like Alex Jones after a while, and then I'm gonna eventually start sounding like Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty. So hold on with me here, because it's getting more and more painful to talk, especially about this game. Another thing I think Kingdom Hearts Union Cross just doesn't do is place emphasis on why your character is so important to the story of Union and Unchained Cross or Unchained Key and Union Cross. Jesus Christ. And I really hope if we get this remake that they really do place the emphasis on why the player is so important and why he is so instrumental to the world. People may say, oh, they tell you that you basically tie everybody in the game's hearts together. I mean, I want to be more important than just the power of friendship. My power of friendship brings everybody's power of friendship together. Like, no, I want something better. But the big thing I think is it should try to build off of Kingdom Hearts 3 instead of reinventing the wheel. And what does that mean? Keep the command deck, keep shot locks, keep flow motion, and keep situation commands to keep the gameplay's core structure solid, but build off of it by implementing medals and Keyblade stat upgrades akin to Union Cross or Unchained Key. While yes, Kingdom Hearts 3 does have Keyblade upgrades, it's nowhere near the extent of the mobile game Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. I have to admit that. Alongside that, the Keyblades transform as they level up, something I always thought was interesting about that game. Yes, there are Keyblade transformations in Kingdom Hearts 3, but I would like to see something done even more with that concept of the Keyblade transforming over time. I don't know, that's just me. I don't have all the answers in terms of implementation of all this stuff, but what I can tell you is that it is ridiculous how Kingdom Hearts Union Cross has been implemented and that they really need to find a way to introduce players to this story. It has tons of interesting characters, some of my favorite in the franchise, most notably Ephemer and Skuld. It has a buttload of lore for all you little theorists out there, including me. And when this story is strung together and paced properly, like if you sit down and just watch the cutscenes, it makes for somewhat of a decent story. Not anything over the top or crazy, but when you combine it with key back cover, it can make a good story. And I hope we get more of that. Now, will Square actually do this? Maybe and maybe not. They've remade far less important games in the past for actual consoles that are a lot less important to the story, namely Kingdom Hearts Recoded. But Kingdom Hearts UX is a big cash cow for big old daddy Square Enix, and the gaming industry is different from it was even back then. Microtransactions were just budding in the industry and game developers were just finding out how to implement them. On top of that, the mobile games market was nowhere near as big as it is today. Like, let me give you an example. If even 10% of the people who have downloaded the game just on Android alone and played it spent money on VIP access, that's well over $1 million. And they keep advertising it, so it's obvious that people are buying it, whether they're whales or not. So yeah, it's basically help your fans or make more money. And in the case of the industry, a gaming industry at least, it's not more money, more problems, it's more money, less problems. I don't know. I and many others would like to see the idea of a multiplayer crossplay Kingdom Hearts game and would pay hella bank to see that happen, Square. Just saying. But hey guys, this has been your man Shadow Stick. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Share this video out with your friends. Join the Discord down below. I'd really appreciate it. Make sure you join the channel because $5 a month, you can help your boy. That's at least two $2 chicken bite boxes from Checkers right there a month. So if you could help your boy out, I'd appreciate it. Also, make sure to follow me on Twitter, subscribe to the channel, and share out this video with your friends. I'd highly appreciate it. And I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people who would agree with me. So let's start this movement. Share this video out and show people that we need to get square on this remake. But remember, Hot Faraga turns to Cold Blizzaga. Make sure you chill out with some of my other videos. Peace. Kiss, kiss.